Well, 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 surprise. I'm at the Albuquerque Sunport. I don't have any clackety today because I just have a backpack. So I'm literally only spending a day and a half in Vegas. But here we are at this beautiful airport, and let's see how bad the TSA is. I don't know, we keep hearing horror stories about the TSA, but maybe it'll be easy. So I kept hearing rumors that the TSA pre was going to be shut down, but I guess we'll find out in about 3, 2, 1. TSA pre. Looks like it's open. You know, despite being a flyover city, that's what they call us here in Albuquerque, we have cheerful, helpful TSA agents that are still here, still working despite the government shutdown, and I'm so grateful for them. And got through like a breeze. I'm back in the food court here. My flight is on time. No, it's a little bit late, just 8 minutes late, but that's okay. But now I have enough time to grab a snack, breathe, check some emails, and you know, maybe do a little filming here in the airport. But overall, pretty easy breezy. I'm at the Indian Pueblo Kitchen, and on their menu, dun dun dun, the most New Mexican thing ever, except I think it's weird that they're doing black cherry because we always do fruit punch. But check this out. I'm giddy. I'm absolutely giddy to see Kool-Aid pickles on the menu. Like, they're fried, and that's weird. Because when we make them at home, we don't fry them. But just the fact that they're on the menu makes me really, really happy. If you know, you know. And now you know. Well, well, well. Sadie's is open in the airport, and it looks beautiful. This is a local restaurant in Albuquerque, and we love their salsa and chips. And they just opened officially in the Sunport. And it's beautiful. Congratulations, Sadie's. Looks great. Well, Laguna Burger still isn't quite ready yet, but they'll be in soon as well. Another local joint that's amazing. So I made it to the gate. There's nobody here. I'm here. Definitely a little too early, but I played it safe. And honestly, I needed to log off of work so badly. I just needed to change the scenery. I didn't get the Kool-Aid pickles. I probably should have, and I might regret it, but that's okay. I am glad though that the little sundry store in the airport does have better options than they ever used to. For me, for like trying to stay a little bit on the low carb side. So I got a chili stick. This is a jerky stick with chili with an E. And these are protein pretzels that I actually really, really like. They sent me some a while back. They're from Larry and Lenny, I think. Oh, Lenny and Larry, haha. Lenny and Larry, and I love these pretzels. They are a little bit on the salty side, but they're delicious and they really taste like real pretzels. They don't have that weird cardboardy flavor, if you know what that's like when you eat like low carb chips and stuff. And then I got a 0 sugar root beer. All processed food, all crap, but at least I'm not eating the carbohydrates. I need to save my carbs for the alcohol in Las Vegas.
Miss Marshall? Got a bag here?
Something interesting just happened. I just watched a police officer search a box that had been left in the terminal, or like right here by us, and he determined it was a ceramic figurine. And I saw him remove it from the premises. He went down the jetway just over here and he took it with him, and that was that. But they did like this whole thing where they searched the box. I don't know what I would have thought. I would have thought that they brought in like robots or something. I don't know. It was just a dude. It was just a police officer searching a box left behind in the terminal. Maybe that's just Albuquerque. I don't know. Well, like I mentioned before, this is the first flight that I'll be on Southwest since they've changed the boarding situation. So they used to do groups A, B, and C. Everybody was very ordered. Everybody had a number so that you were lined up in consecutive order and got on the plane in that order. Now it's a herd of cattle, just like it was decades ago at Southwest, and I guess the way it is on other airlines. But after being a very loyal Southwest flyer for years and years and years, seeing this is it's not too enticing. It really makes me sad to see that the gate operators have to like entice people to check their carry-on luggage because nobody wants to pay bag fees, so everybody has luggage. I don't know what they were thinking. This isn't a value add situation in any way. They just announced a gate change, and the gate they changed us to was the exact same gate we've been sitting at for an hour and a half. And they announced that our flight was going to be delayed, but then they announced the exact time that we're supposed to take off. So Southwest is questionable.
There we go. As you may have heard, this is a completely full flight going to Vegas. Bin space will be limited. If you would like to get your luggage checked, it will be completely free of charge. It will go to your final destination, and it is trackable through our Southwest app. You will not have to go all the way to customer service. We have a customer service agent right here. You can just come up to her, and she will check your luggage for you.
I was the sixth to last person to board, and the thing that was really funny to me is that it was all the anxiety of being in the C group, but slightly less anxiety because I knew I had a seat waiting for me. But it was still really weird because the plane was basically completely full. Not recommended to have a late boarding group on Southwest now. If you have a rolly bag, you will be forced to check it. I came on with just a backpack, which was awesome for me, but there's no bin space. I think Southwest definitely has to figure out their bag policy, because now that they're charging for bags, everyone is trying to carry on, and they're putting their bags in like overhead compartments that aren't anywhere near their seats. So there's a lot of back and forth in the aisles, and it's a little chaotic. So definitely think there's room for improvement. I think other airlines are dealing with that too. Southwest never really had that problem because they had bags fly free, but that doesn't exist anymore. So we're losing our value, but the experience, you know, I mean, at least this flight was points. Wheels up. Let's go. Welcome to Las Vegas. See, there's slot machines behind me. Getting off of that plane was the weirdest. So why was it weird, do you ask? I will tell you. Because everybody put their bags away from their seats and there was back and forth in the loading of the plane. That meant deplaning was chaotic because people were trying to run up and down the aisles and basically swimming upstream to get their luggage that was not by them. So what complicated things was that there were people in the back of the plane that needed to make a tight connection because we left Albuquerque late, very late, later than expected. People in the back of the plane were freaking out, so they were trying to plow through everybody up front. It was just awkward. That's travel. So there's TSA in Vegas on a Friday night. It's pretty dead. I'm kind of surprised. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but that's the TSA line and it's totally dead. There's nobody there. And this is Vegas and it's Friday night. Now I realize most people are coming in on Friday night. That's pretty standard with Vegas, but still you would think that there'd be a lot of in and out. In and out. But there's nobody in the TSA line right now. No lines, no waiting. Get your butt to Vegas. Haha. Let's see what Sunday looks like. I'm so glad to see you.